Nice guy finished last. That is like the famous quote that we all know, that like being nice guy or girl, it doesn't matter. You finished last. It sounds like the society officially doesn't value the nice people. No, it is actually the opposite. Because if you think about it, being nice people are actually easy to take advantage. But here's what people don't get it. Being actually nice, being kind to people is dope. Labeled as being nice guy in this phrase is actually completely different. So I'm going to tell you how actually you can keep being nice and kind to others and be these dumbass bad boys. I just didn't like it. What is up guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Show, and in this video I'm going to talk about how you can be kind, nice, genuine, beautiful person, but at the same time not being labeled as a nice guy, and stop allowing people to take advantage on you. If you understand these two different aspects, actually you become more confident, you become more attractive to others. So let's face it, kindness is dope. So the good news is you can be kind and nice as much as you want, but not being labeled as a nice guy. Alright, if you think that you're a nice guy, like you're labeled as a nice guy in this society, like in this phrase, I have to tell you something, that being nice to others, the reason why you're actually nice and kind to other people is way more important than you just being nice to others. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why you're nice, why you're kind to others, because if the reason why you're nice is because you're afraid to be hated, you're just people pleasing because you don't want to be taken as someone not nice, or you know, like whatever the reason is, because that's coming from your fear. So you're not taking full control of yourself, your mind and body, but your fear is taking control, and you're just like not consciously but automatically pretending someone else that you're not. What I mean by that is that when you are not aligned with yourself completely, with your body, your mind, your emotion, your intention and your energy as well, and when you're not aligned, you are not performing as much as you actually are capable of. And I have to tell you, if you're needy, this is the worst personal trait if you want to be attractive. And then this neediness is actually the essence, the base of this nice guy. So if you think that you're needy in some degree, then this is the first thing that you want to work on. Like, not a body language, not a mindset, nothing, but just the neediness. You have to fight for it. You have to fight with that craving, that attention and validation, because when you're needy, you're not attractive at all. Like, for example, if you're texting a girl or boy and then someone just like stopped texting you back, and then you feel that craving of like, oh my god, why they're not texting me back? You know, you just like want that attention right now. You're just craving, you're just being needy. But if you think about it, maybe you're not busy, but maybe someone else is busy, or maybe they have 5 people to text with, or maybe they just choose someone else over you. And that is okay, you know. You can't blame other people for not communicating the way that you wish. If you have a choice, then you would choose something that you like. And that's okay. You should do the same. You should do the same and not feel guilty, not feel like apologetic for choosing what you want. Just because you can't do it, just because you're not doing it, you can't blame other people for that. I'm not gonna lie, I was also needy. I was a mum's boy for a long time. You know, it took for me to actually learn how to detach, and then learn how to not to chase girls, not to crave all these attentions. My mum used to do everything for me, like just taking care of me. That was actually not good for me, because I had to learn everything myself. I realized when I was like 18, 19, I was like, shit, like I had to learn everything myself, and because otherwise I don't know shit. That was the biggest obstacle for me at that age. You know, like you should know 1 or 2 things, but because of that, how I was educated, this is not me disrespecting my parents or anything, but it's just I just didn't know shit. Like, I had to learn everything myself. So essentially the neediness comes from maybe your childhood, how you actually raised, and it's actually taken such a big part when it comes to that personal trait. And what you need to know is that you are way more powerful than you actually think you are. And I experienced a lot of times that I got rejected, I got ghosted, you know, like even if I thought I tried my best, even though like my approach was the best way, but I was literally being a nice guy. So I started learning, this psychological principle and this human communication, and then I understand that whole dynamic between the one and another, man, female, man, female, whatever it is there's absolute psychology behind of this communication. And then I stopped caring what people think about me. I start just like challenging myself to be in that situation and bring my positivity and just like say whatever I want and just like challenge myself to be and exist in the moment the best way I can. And then I realized that I was chasing all these emotions, all these pleasure, the significance, and just like sex and everything. And I used to care so much about what people think about me. Like I didn't want to be perceived as someone lame, like whatever, like not cool, like dumb, like anything that that doesn't feel good. But like I said, I start challenging myself to do that, which makes me feel in a certain way, makes me feel like, oh my god, I'm afraid to be seen. What if that people start to see me that I'm a lame guy if I post this, like if I say this and blah blah blah. But then that brought me so much strength and mentally and spiritually that I don't really care what people think about me. I mean, receiving negative comments a lot on TikTok especially, it doesn't really feel good, but you know what I'm saying, like at least I don't really care. Like I can't control like how people perceive my messages. So as I mentioned, being nice is absolutely beautiful. Like I want you guys to stay nice and kind and as much as you can. I'm pretty sure you guys are a very nice person and kind, but you have to learn how to carry yourself. This is the essence. This is literally what you need to learn. Being nice and being kind and absolutely beautiful. It's genuine. It's just, that's what we want. That's what the whole universe is about. But knowing how to carry yourself is a completely different aspect. And especially when it comes to human, there is a psychological space. That's exactly what's happening between us. And what you need to understand is that a psychological space between a human being up here is very contradictory. So we make that controversial opinions and the point of view, and most of the time we're not trying to understand other people's point of view. So right now I want you guys to step back and understand that there's a two different aspects, and what you need to understand is that how to carry yourself. Are you carrying yourself in the way that people perceive that information as confident or attractive? And most importantly, end of the day, we are humans. We are just an animal. It really comes down to that aspect. Like we all have to be really mindful. Like Brad Pitt is the same human as us. He does know how to carry himself. I mean, obviously genetically, he's a good looking guy. But think about it. If he's not kind, and if he's just simply like ignorant and like dumbass, you wouldn't go farther, just go on a date with them and just have a blast day and that's it, like bye bye, ciao. So essentially, being nice guy, like labeled as a nice guy, finish last in a short run. Being bad boy, like dumbass, or like being ignorant or just like not understanding how this kindness and love, definitely finish last in the long run. But so the importance is that being nice and understanding how to carry yourself will be the best combination of you being your best version of yourself and being so confident and being attractive. And then you can absolutely create that attraction. If you want to learn more about, being attractive, being confident, you have to check out the videos of mine, because this is more like about understanding the whole aspect and differences between being nice and labeled as a nice guy. And I experienced myself, like I might be good looking, but I didn't get what I wanted just being good looking because I didn't know how to carry myself. But since I actually understand the whole psychological space between human to human, and me seeing myself as a human, as an animal, and then seeing themselves, the woman, or other people as a human, and understanding a human needs, and start carrying myself in a different way, changed my whole game. Like I'm telling you guys, like I've met so many people who knows how to carry themselves, and they are very attractive. They radiate confidence, they radiate like attraction, the love and all that. And those people actually have a gravity, an energy level And that's what exactly you want to create and irradiate. The people will start to gravitate towards you. Alright guys, so let's do a recap. Basically, there's two different aspects. Now it's four, which is being nice is absolutely dope. It's beautiful, kindness is dope, genuine. It's just love, you know. This whole world needs love, like more love, not the bad boys, like fucking stupid, mate. Not knowing how to carry yourself has nothing to do with you being nice. And if you're needy, or if you're actually being nice to others because you're afraid to be hated, that's where you need to focus and start working. You have to replace your focus from out there, other people, this and that, money, status, whatever, to inside, like internal process that find out what is it that we can work on, that you can work on in order for you to be more confident, to be more attractive. That, my friend, will be a game changer. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. And if you like the video, smash the like button and leave a comment below if you have a request. Feel free to write down. If you got something to take away, then definitely hit the subscribe button. Alright guys, have a glorious day. Ciao. Live your life like a movie.